Alright, here is the video review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class BLURR, the new design for BLURR for the new cartoon. And you can see he's kind of a big, bulbousy, windshielded racer car with a clear gun. You can plug the gun in, it plugs in to the side here. You can also use the standard handle. If you want it to stick out a little more, there's a post here on his back, or on, I guess on the top of the canopy. You can attach it to the top of the vehicle if you want, or use that to store it on his back when you get, well actually no, I think this flips around. Maybe you can't store it on his back. Oh well, that's a shame. We'll figure that out in robot mode. Or you can store it over here, plug it over here to the other side of the vehicle, although again if you use the side peg that post is going to stick up. But that's pretty much it for vehicle mode. Honestly, there's enough space in here that you could probably squeeze a little Titan Master in there to drive him if you wanted to, although it would not have any function in robot mode aside from just being a buddy. You can kind of see the layout here for the robot. So to transform him, go ahead and bring these bits down like this, pop the canopy off, pull the arms out to the side on these posts. You can see there's a little, there actually is a slot for them to tab into on the inside here. So open that up, flip this whole panel up and over, and when you're going back to vehicle mode, make sure to lift this up first, or you actually want to fold this down a little bit and then fold it around, because if you push this all the way up first, that this ridge bumps against this robot head. So you kind of want to have this half bent when you bring it up and around already. We'll bring this down. Okay, it does actually collapse in such a way that you have access to that peg hole on his back, so you can store his weapon on his back. Anyway, plug that in, rotate his arms at the bicep swivel, flip up his spoilers, split his legs, and then flip out his feet from behind here, just like that, and down like this. And like I said, if you want, you can store his gun right here on his back at an angle or however, where you can just put it in his hand, like you might want to. There he is in robot mode. I dig it. He's a little bit more of a racer. He's a little less traditionally blurrish, although he does have the blue and white coloring. But I dig his helmet. I like his visor. I like the basic design of his head. He just looks fun. And I love his new vehicle mode. I love the big kind of pod-esque windshield. So yeah, nice colors. Posability, he's got a ball joint, a little limited due to the shape of the sculpt, but ball joint at the head. He's got a little smile on his face, which is cool. Let's see if I can zoom in here on his face. There you go. See, he's got a little molded smile in there, which I dig. So yeah, ball joints at the shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbows, which you only get about 90 degrees out of. The fists are molded in place. No waist swivel due to the transformation back here. Ball joint hips, no thigh swivel. Well, actually, there is. It looks like there is a thigh swivel, but you can see right there. It looks like this inner piece is intended to swivel on those legs, but and it does a little bit. You can see there we go. We did it just a little bit, but more likely you're going to pop the ball joint out than really rotate that piece. So it exists. Oh, there we go. That one works a little bit more smoothly. You can see there it is. And if you keep rotating, it rotates the outer piece. I don't know how much use you're going to get out of that anyway, based on how the hips bump it, but that thigh swivel is there. Hinge knees, which become a little over 90. You can get them a little higher than that if you push them up. And then there's some front and back ankle action, but nothing side to side because of the way it transforms. So not the most posable Transformer we've gotten in the Robots in Disguise line. I think you probably say that about a lot of them. but yeah, he's a fun little design. I dig him as BLURR, and I think he's kind of cool. Found him at Toys R Us today, so I picked him up. But there it is, Robots in Disguise, Warrior Class BLURR.